Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. Hello and welcome to our second online session in this semester. Today we are going to look at two different skills. Skill 1, reading, the real Vikings. Skill 2, grammar, principal parts of verbs. I'd like to start by reminding you with attachments that normally come with the instructional video. So you will always have access to an online learning lesson plan where you can find all the online links that have been used. Moreover, you will find an overview about the lesson. Hope it helps you well. Then you will have access to some worksheets that will help you practicing the skills at the end of the session. Let's start. Skill 1. Let's read together our learning. We are learning how to use reading skills effectively to read aloud an informational text. A quick unpacking for today's learning target will let us shed light on that we are about to read. We will not only read, but we have to use some reading skills. The reading skills should be used effectively, so not in a passive way. I have to remain active, alert, in order to be able to summarize the text. I'm reading aloud, and the text I'm reading is an informational text, so it's not fictional, but it's a non-fictional text. Don't forget to revisit the slide by the end of the presentation to know where you are exactly in solo levels. Use the link below. So I'm referring to this link right now, and you will find it again attached to your lesson plan. That will take you to the online copy of Journeys, where you will have access to some audio files so you will be able to listen before you practice reading. Please keep in mind that today's reading assignment is to read aloud page 409 and then save your recordings and send them into your portfolio for your teacher to check them. Together now, let's read aloud the text of the student book, page 409. We'll be using punctuation, and we will be reminded that we have to have a shorter pause when it comes to a comma and a longer one with full stops or periods. We will keep in mind that we're reading this text, The Real Vikings, and it's the informational text for your information. So I will read to learn more about the Vikings' daily life. Allow me to model reading part of page 409. Please listen and then start recording your audio files. Evidence from Viking graves tells us about everyday life. Some men and women were buried with their most valuable possessions, and occasionally with horses and dogs. Some people were buried in fine wooden ships or within enclosures of stones arranged in boat shapes. The ship setting suggests that the Vikings thought that death was followed by a voyage to the next world. Please, after reading, use the following rubric to summarize the key points of the text with your parents. Always keep the social distance, please, but just try to build your own virtual social connection with your friends and your classmates and try to exchange ideas with them. When we summarize a text, we keep in mind that it has to be shorter than the original one. I have to use my own words, and I have to select the main ideas. To make it easy for you, some of the main ideas are the runic alphabet used by the Vikings, their distinctive culture, their houses, and the difference between wealthy people and poorer ones. Moreover, the author actually shed the light on Viking traders, their homes, and imagine that they used to live in houses with no windows. I wonder how they were living. Please, after reading the entire text, think of an answer to the following questions and then compare your answer to the answer key. All this can be done orally. You can feel free to share your responses with me at your convenience. And here comes the funniest part of today's session. So please, it's your turn now to show what you have learned by completing the assigned quiz on Quizizz. Feel free to hit the link once you have finished and making sure that you had a quick look over all the attachments So you can just easily hit the link, type the code, and enjoy the game. By the end of today's skill 1, I wish you ask yourself this question: where am I standing in my learning experience? Second skill. Our second skill is going to be about grammar. Our topic for today is principal parts of verbs. Dear parents, over there you will find a screenshot of the lesson plan attached. Feel free to take a look at. You will find the lesson overview, the assignments, along with their due dates. Today is a skill, our learning target or goal of the day. We are learning how to identify the 4 principal parts of verbs. Specifically, we will be talking about irregular verbs. Good learners always keep a guiding question in their mind before answering or identifying the principal parts of verbs. The question is, which principal part of the verb fits the context of the sentence? Just a quick reminder, grade 6. I want you to know that verbs are regular or irregular. When you form the regular form of any verb, you simply add d or ed to the present form of the verb. But when it comes to irregular verbs, actually they must be memorized. Some examples are eat, I've eaten a piece of cake. Have, I've been doing this for years. And so on and so forth. Okay, now it's your time to learn the following terms. We have to get more about the principal part, the present participle, and how do we form it, past participle, and how do we form it as well. If you're willing to read more and more examples, please refer to Journey's pages 420 and 421. Examples. So, there are 4 principal parts of a verb. The present and past are the easiest parts. She hikes to the hilltop. The word hiked is present. She hiked to the hilltop. The word hiked is the past. The other 2 parts are called participles. They need helping verbs. And by saying they need helping verbs, so I'll have another word with the verb. So it does mean that I'm going to have a verb phrase. I'm hiking to the hilltop. Present participle. Why present? Because I have the ing linked to the verb. I have hiked to the hilltop. Past participle. Okay. Benjamin Franklin once said, "Tell me and I'll forget. Show me and I may remember. Involve me and I will learn." So now I'm requesting you grade 6 students to get a piece of paper and a pencil and let's practice together. If you don't like to use a pencil and a paper, please hit the answer or type the answer in the comment bar beneath the video. Let's start the first question. So your task now is to select the accurate principal part of the verb. Keep in mind our guiding question. Which principal part of the verb fits the context of the sentence? Space or blank. A wonderful speech at the assembly. So, can I say Tim have made? Would I say Tim make? I believe it's so weird. So the answer is made. You're correct. So the first one, the answer is A. The first student to type a comment with the correct answer will gain 20 points, okay, for Class Dojo. Now the second question, please get ready. Many immigrants have their customs with them. Would I say bring, brought, bring? And that will lead us to today's learning pit, which is designed using the proverb, mistakes are stepping stones to learning. Please make sure to revisit today's learning intentions to know, where are you standing in today's learning pit? Where am I standing in a learning pit? And how can I move forward? Finally, don't forget to take your assigned quiz via Quizzes platform. So you are kindly requested to hit the link below and then type the code to be able to participate. You will find so many players over there from grade 6. You will get to know them from their names. Please make sure to study the learning material very well before you start taking your quiz, and kindly take the quiz only once for your teacher to be able to know about your level and how can he help you further. And that marks the end of today's second skill. Please always remain persistent. We tough it out. Stay calm and focused. Thank you. Congratulations on making it to the end of week 2. We looked at summarizing strategy in depth, and we assessed your own understanding in different aspects and skills by participating in an online quiz. I'm really excited to see your own work and reading assignment into the portfolio section on ClassDojo. I look forward to seeing you very soon. Bye for now. Assalamu alaikum.